Oi pessoal, tô continuando com a segunda parte de Skyrim. Já deixa o like e se inscreve no canal.
Wait! There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim.
Caso alguém ainda não saiba, pra você descobrir o que o ingrediente faz, você tem que comer ele antes.
If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself. Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
Esse bônus ali da pedra você pode trocar a qualquer momento do jogo, é só voltar ali e ativar uma pedra diferente. Além dessas 3, existem outras ali, como o próprio Halo mencionou.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
Agora aparecem os lobinhos. Dessa vez não apareceram os lobos, que estranho. Geralmente tem 2 ou 3 lobos naquele ponto, naquela subidinha.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Looks like nobody here knows what's happening now, Mother. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill. Gerda!
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
Gerda!
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Come, I'll be right down.
Uncle Raylo, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Raylo.
Look at you, almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Raylo, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was... 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know. There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I miss.
Aqui eu segui o Halo só pela lore mesmo. Mas se você seguir em Hadvar, o diálogo é bem mais curto até você receber essa missão para falar com o Jarl Wrighton.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
We got rooms and food. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. All right, then.
You're that
Tutorialzinho de
visitor.
alquimia. Depois que você prova o ingrediente, você descobre o que você pode fazer com ele. Então, juntando 2 ou 3 ingredientes, você consegue criar uma poção. Mesmo se você misturar um material diferente ali na poção, ele ainda vai formar a poção, só que ela pode ter alguns efeitos
I'm just a
diferentes.
cook, lad. I ain't looking to make friends. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Of course. It's all in this note. Of course. It's all in this note. We got rooms and food. Of course. It's all in this note. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. I'm just the cook, lad. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. All right then.
Conversando com os taverneiros, eles sempre vão te passar algumas missões ou vão fazer algum comentário relacionado a alguma missão do jogo.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
I'll find some coin for you, I always do.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. All right, then.
Essa missão tem várias formas de resolver ela. Se você conversar primeiro com o Sven, ele vai fazer a carta falsa, como se fosse o Faendal, e vai pedir para você entregar para Camila. Você pode entregar a carta para ela, e ela vai ficar de mal com o Faendal, e daí você pode recrutar o Sven como companion, só que ele não é muito útil. Ou você pode contar para Camila que o Sven fez essa carta falsa, aí ela fica de mal com o Sven, e pede para você contar para o Faendal o que aconteceu. Ele vai te agradecer e daí você pode recrutar ele como companion. Ele é um arqueiro, então ele é um pouquinho mais útil. Além disso, tem uma outra opção, que é, em vez de ir até a Camila, você ir até o Faendal e contar que o Sven fez a carta falsa. Daí ele vai fazer uma carta falsa como se fosse o Sven e vai pedir para você entregar para Camila. Daí nesse caso você perde a opção de contar para Camila que o Sven tinha feito uma carta falsa, e você vai ter as opções de ou entregar a carta falsa que o Faendal fez, ou contar que ele fez uma carta falsa. Daí ela fica de mal com o Faendal e pede para você contar pro Sven.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no! No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing!
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow.
So this is your
northeast of
plan,
town.
Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
This way. We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. This way. What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fandal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. I'd better get going.
Aqui geralmente eu escolho ajudar o Fandal. Primeiro porque ele é mais útil, embora geralmente eu não recrute ele como companion. Mas olhando as cartas, eu até não mostrei o que o Sven escreveu. Mas quando o Fandal faz a carta falsa dele, ele faz parecer que o Sven quer uma empregada. Já o Sven, na carta falsa que ele faz parecer que o Fandal vai tratar a Camila como se fosse uma escrava quando o Aldmeri Dominion assumiu o controle de Skyrim. Então ele é um pouquinho mais babaca do que o Fandal.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
All right, then.
Outro detalhe. Não importa quem você ajude. Mais pra frente no jogo, lá em Riften, tem um sacerdote do Templo de Mara. Você conversando com ele, você libera o sistema de casamento. Então, o personagem pode casar com alguém. E nesse caso, depois de recuperar a garra de dragão do irmão da Camila, você tem a opção de casar com ela. E nesse caso, né, indiferente de quem você ajudou, né? E o Fandal ele fica visitando a Camila, né? Não importa onde você vá morar com ela, em alguns momentos pode ser que você apareça em casa e o Fandal tá lá fazendo uma visitinha, né? Então... Um detalhezinho, eu aceitei aquela missão para recuperar a garra de dragão ali com o Lucan. Essa garra de dragão ela tá relacionada com a missão principal, então de um jeito ou de outro você vai ter que pegar essa garra. Porém, se você não aceitar a missão ali, não conversar com o Lucan, você pode ficar com a garra pra você e ela não vai ser considerada como se tivesse sido roubada. Porém, quando você pega ela, não conversou com ele, vai aparecer uma missão pra você encontrar quem é o dono da garra. Salvei o jogo aqui porque eu vou tentar resgatar esse Stormcloak que está sendo levado pelos Imperiais, né? Então vai que dá ruim. Aqui eu vou descer pelo barranco para tentar chegar rápido numa fazendinha que está sendo atacada por um gigante. Vai estar os membros da guild dos Companions enfrentando o gigante. E se a gente conseguir acertar pelo menos um ataque no gigante, a gente já causa uma boa impressão ali. Não que vá fazer alguma diferença, é só frescura minha mesmo. Mas enfim.
handle yourself well, you could make for a decent shield brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck. Blood on the wind, say. Good hunt ahead of us.
Essa é a Ela, membro dos Companions. Essa dali provavelmente é a NPC mais bonita que tem no jogo. Alguns acham que é a Serana, eu ainda acho que é a Ela. Tanto que o meu personagem no fim ele vai casar com ela.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Vou dar duas dicas para vocês. Uma para evitar bugs e a outra de utilidade pública. A primeira é o seguinte. Algumas missões de NPCs vocês só podem aceitar na primeira vez que vocês chegam na cidade. Então, se você chegar na cidade e não conversar com o NPC, não pegar a missão, e sair da cidade e voltar depois, aquele NPC ele não vai ter passar a missão. Eu não sei se é um bug ou o jogo foi programado assim mesmo, mas aqui em Righteon a gente tem uma situação assim, e em Solitude também tem uma outra missão que acontece isso, né? E além disso, algumas dessas missões você só consegue aceitar no horário que o comércio está aberto. No caso, o comércio do jogo ele fica aberto das 8 da manhã até as 8 da noite. Então, quando você chega na cidade, é bom ajustar o horário. A outra dica, quando você for colocar o tempo aqui para esperar, isso no computador, né? Arraste o cursor e fique com o mouse ali segurando o cursor clicado, né? Então, daí você aperta Enter e puxa de volta para o lado. Que daí você passa o tempo bem mais rápido. Não precisa ficar esperando ali, que geralmente ele demora um pouquinho.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some... I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in White... Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it. Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it. Have you met my father? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. I'll take my leave then. I helped my father. You think all the council... This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. I'll take my leave then. Yes? Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I'll take my leave then. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you... anything. I don't... Have you met my father? He's the steward. You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Alright then.
Esses tutoriais que eu fiz agora, na criação de armas e armaduras ali, é uma das missões que eu mencionei. Você só pode aceitar na primeira vez que chega na cidade e também só no horário de comércio. Então se você tivesse entrado na cidade antes das 8 horas, e no caso assistisse aquele diálogo dela com aquele outro carinha ali, e fosse conversar com ela, ela não ia passar a missão. Aqui a Isolda, essa personagem aqui também, ela tem uma missão que a gente só pode pegar agora.
Once I've made
primeira
enough
vez que a
money
gente chega na
trading with the
cidade.
Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the bannered mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember?
Essa missão da Carlota, eu não tenho bem certeza se é só na primeira vez que a gente chega na cidade. Mas eu aceitei ela ali já por garantia.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that... Saphir!
Essa missão aqui eu poderia pegar ela depois. Só que daí eu perderia o diálogo ali entre o Aryan e a mulher dele.
We cannot afford to act rashly. My
What's
lord,
the meaning of
please.
this interruption?
This is no time
Jarl
for rash
Balgruuf is
action.
not receiving
I just
visitors.
think we need more information before we act.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come
Who's
on then.
this, then.
The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Ulfric
lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Então vou terminando esse vídeo por aqui. Não esquece de deixar o like e até o próximo vídeo.